Hello, welcome to Sramila again, and I'm today joined by Moses and Christine. How are you guys? Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Good to see you.
So,
Thank you for
Sramila,
having us.
thank you. So, thank you for bringing your beautiful family as part of this show. So, Christine, I have talked a lot or known about you more than like over a year ago. I went to your mom's office and looked up at your beautiful picture and how you were already involved at this young age doing things to help deserving communities. So before I start talking to your mom, would you mind giving us a little bit of what interests you outside your school as a young person?
So I'm actually wearing my choir t-shirt now, but I'm in Philly Girls Choir and I also do choir at school. And I'm heavily involved in Molly UN and student government. So yeah, I'm one of the clerks of my school. And I do a lot of other like service projects and I peer tutor students. And yeah.
Wonderful. I'm so happy that you are one of our future generations that would lead us, our society, our country to do better things. And I was very impressed by what your mom had told me about you. So keep doing the good work, and we need people like you to lead the future. That's the future, right? That's our future, right, Sramila? And
Absolutely.
Moses, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you,
Uh,
sir.
well, we have
Appreciate
to thank you for coming into Sramila's life. In her first interview, she told us how her life started and the journey to come to America when you joined the medical school in India with her.
Yeah, I had no choice, and she just put it right to my head, and
Okay.
I gave in.
Yeah, she has some supernatural powers.
Yes, she does.
She told me some work that you do which is related to health and innovation. Share with us a little bit of what kind of work are you doing?
Well, basically, my background is still medicine, but at the same time, um, in innovations, we need a lot of these software development.
Yeah.
So we got involved with the healthcare system along with the insurance companies and statistics wise. And also at the same time, we have innovations based on how our health is being viewed. So in that respect, my innovations have started writing a little bit more of software and then how to utilize it because it's a bridge between the physicians and the technology people. So we have a very good staff, and then they come up with very good ideas, and then being able to assist the physicians. Like one of them is perioperative dashboard. So it's the instrumentations which is used in the surgical wards, and then what's the wastage and things like that. That's one of them.
Wow.
Like that, we have many other entities.
So, as let me tell you a little bit about this show that I'm part of or started. It's called Doctors Health Talk Show, and primarily the doctors are these they are the guests on this channel. Doctors bring a lot of talent, but not necessarily are people know about us, right? So physicians like you, I have another series of interviews for health innovators in who are physicians turned entrepreneurs and who have created digital health as their mission of life. And given this opportunity, I would request you to find some time of your valuable time to come and share with us about you, your company, your vision, because I have at least 3 other doctors that I recently came across in the span of two who came on the show and talked about their health entrepreneurship and their digital impact that they are creating. Because as a physician, what you understand, a software engineer may not. You can lead them
True.
to feel what you feel as a physician. So I would like to request and maybe reserve a spot with Sramila's push to find you, to get a time to give me and talk about it soon.
She just needs to ring my ear. That's
All
it.
right. All right. Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, thank you. So
Thank
sweet
you.
to see you. And
Thank
I
you.
look forward
I
to talking
appreciate
to you
it.
again. Christine, keep up the good work. Okay. Maybe I'll send
Take
my
care.
boys to coach under you for a little bit when the
Oh.
coronavirus is gone, so you can teach them, right? Okay.
I don't do Fortnite,
Thank you.
Okay.
so.
Okay. All right. Nice meeting you. Well, Sramila, thank you for giving me the opportunity to meet your beautiful family. And honestly, I think that everything starts at home. Um, who we become, eh, and whatever we go, our home memories, our environment goes with us. So I can see how closely knit your family is, and it's a natural strength for you and for anyone. Um, so my questions are more fun type questions. So just let's talk a little bit about our lighter side of the life. So I know you are a born right person to be a physician, a born physician. But if there was not a job like that, is there another job that you would have done that you would have like, I would have been good at that too?
This question really made me think, what would I do if I was not a physician? I really don't know. I don't think I am cut out for anything. I don't think I have talent in any other field. I really don't think that any other job entices me or career. I think I would remain as a physician.
Yeah.
Probably would
Okay.
raise a standard of self-care. I couldn't come up with an answer. Sorry, I
Yeah,
don't know.
I think you could be a good the home decorator or interior decorator. I can see you have a beautiful house. Is it your
Absolutely
contributions?
not.
No. Okay, so let's go to our second question. I know you have answered this in a prior interview. Your daughter, Christine, she is a smart, beautiful young girl. If she asks you, Mom, I want to be a doctor. Now, knowing everything in this field, goods and bads, would you encourage her or would you say do something else?
I think without skipping a heartbeat, I definitely would say recommend my daughter or anyone else to becoming a physician. I still think it is one of the most noble of all professions. Physicians, we have the most powerful, the professional group in healthcare. I know our primary purpose is to serve the needs of patients. We have a platform where we can skillfully utilize science and technology and make sound clinical recommendations. I mean, I think there's great opportunity there. I also agree that there's lots and thousands of nuances, whether there is multiplicity in changes and trends in healthcare or any other challenges that we face today that leads to tremendous dissatisfaction, frustration, discontent, whatnot. At the end of the day, being a physician, taking care of patients is rewarding and gratifying to me to be able to help people in the most difficult time in their lives.
What it sounds like, that the message I'm getting out of this is that no matter what circumstances you be, helping another human being comes very natural as a physician, and that's a natural inherent and
Absolutely.
natural antidepressant. One of my patients the other day was asking me, why am I writing her an antidepressant? And I said, look, I want you to feel happy. And if you want to do it naturally, go and love everybody around you. And if you can't do it, I have to give you a medicine. So that's what I'm trying to say, that you raised a very good point. Okay, a little bit about your childhood memories. If you have something that you could recall, a good memory of, of, uh, of being a child that brings smiles on your face, um, share with us.
I grew up with a large family, extended family, close knit. Growing up, had several cousins, although I just had two siblings, two brothers of mine. But I do recall one of my fondest memory of a child was remembering going to grandparents' house. It was such a joy and a treat. And especially, the stories that my grandmother used to tell all of us as a child, We was to sit around her on the ground, on the floor. She would share her life experiences, how she got married at 11 years of age, even before she was matured, had 9 kids, and all the storms that she weathered through. And she would tell us some fiction stories as well. At the same time, she would put food in each of our mouths. And that was one of the most memorable times as a child that I still think of today. That brings me such
So I
fond
can
joy and
envision
bliss.
grandma sitting, all the cousins sitting, and she's feeding them too and telling the stories.
Yes,
Oh, that sounds so lovely. Yeah,
yes,
I
absolutely. I
I
don't think anything can beat
can
that.
beat that. No. Okay. Um, my question is, we as physicians work hard and we carry a little bit certain amount of burden that we can't take home or share with our family all the time. How do you keep yourself in moments, in this stress moments, uh, um, like how do you keep your sanity? What's your moment of how do you have any practices to relax yourself?
Well, I think one of the things I try to do, yes, of course, particularly in this field, it is extremely stressful. The workload can be stressful. What you go through can certainly be stressful. I try to get a balance out of it. First off, by trying to do some sort of physical activity. As soon as I come home, we sort of have a routine where I unwind my day's work with my husband as we have a small cup of coffee in the evening. No matter what time of the day it is, you just end up with a small cup of coffee and unwind. So that gives me sort of closure to my day and carry on with the next set of work there is. We do go for walks, especially COVID-19 brought us with a lot of physical activity, biking, walking in the neighborhood. And importantly, we're quite close to remain close to God. We try to have prayers together, and also doing some community service, getting involved in non work, nothing as a physician, but trying to be part of the community and doing some work there. It certainly brings us a lot of gratification. One of the things we do is do some medical mission camps where we go to places that are underserved. We used to do that every year, but haven't been able to do in the past year, and certainly not now with COVID-19, but provide medical care to people that don't have access to any kind of health care at all. And just to be able to show them love and care and talk to them and examine them and give them probably medication, that was really satisfying, and we'd love to do that at every opportunity that we get.
Beautiful. I've never been to any of similar missions. Maybe, hopefully, if you plan something or you join a group, I would love to know about it. As of last year, me and my wife talked about it, and she said, "Yeah, you should consider going somewhere." So I want to go. So thank you for sharing that, and I'll stay in touch with you. Now I'm gonna ask
Sure.
you some question about vacation and explorations. So I'll give a scenario where you have 1 month uh, vacation. It's free access to travel anywhere in the world, unlimited budget to spend. How would you spend those 30 days?
Wow. I would say I want to travel the world. I really want to see the places. It's basically not only to enjoy nature and God's creation in every place, but my primary interest in going to a place is I really want to experience the lives and culture of the locals in that place. That's what's intriguing to me and fascinating. I just like to go into the market or where the home situation is and watch what they do when I go to a new place, watch their lifestyle, watch how they interact with each other and their activities on a daily basis. That's what gives me joy as I want to travel the world. I want to see all parts of the world.
That's beautiful, and I want to tell you, I can see you connecting to people and taking interest in their lives. A spontaneous question came to my mind. Do you speak languages other than English and maybe Hindi? What other languages do you speak?
Well, as you know, that in India there are several languages, and every state has its own language. So I used to speak a couple of more Indian languages, so probably three to four of them.
So do you ever get to practice them, local languages, when you go back to
Um,
India for visit or
yes,
not?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. Yes, I do.
Um, share with us any memorable event where you were maybe a participant, a presenter, that you came back and you're like, wow, that concert, that show, that sport event, that TED Talk, that event was really amazing. I really want to go back there. Is there anything that you can share?
Well, I would say that we had such an awe moment when we were watching Super Bowl while in Cancun in 2018 in February. I clearly remember how Eagles won the championship. I think
That
that
was
was
an
like an
event when you, oh, wonderful.
yeah.
I,
We
I,
actually always host Super Bowl party in our homes where close friends come to watch the game. And that was the only year where we chose to go out of town and Eagles were
I
in
just
the
want, oh my
finals
gosh. Okay.
and they won the game. So
That is interesting. So, what is your one place that you went for vacation, and whenever you want to relax, maybe you want to think about going back again? That's
I
your,
think it's
where
yeah,
is
I
it?
would say it's Italy. I think that place struck a chord with me when we went there. I think 2012, perhaps. I really loved that place. Without skipping a heartbeat, I would go back any day. I love the people there. I love the food. I love the way their lifestyle is. And of course, the place is gorgeous, beautiful, particularly a place called Capri down south, close to Naples. That was beautiful and awesome. I think
Ah, I love Italy too, but I think I have to go and consider Capri. I've never been there. Well,
it's
I can't wait
beautiful.
to wait the COVID restrictions be over and life gets back to normal. My my last question is, do you have any pets? I know Christine is a beautiful daughter of yours, so I want you to share a memory that you and your daughter maybe shared, or that you still cherish. Uh,
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, I think we don't have a pet that was by choice. We did a lot of travel since all of our family lives far away in United States and we travel a lot to see them. We made it, it's a decision of not having a pet and all the logistics. But yes, of course, we do regret, we love animals.
yeah.
And yes, we have one child, a daughter, who is going to be a senior in high school. And, just investing our life in raising her to being, for her to grow up to being a very kind person, to become empowered, to give her a lot of opportunities for learning of all kinds, raising her to becoming a well balanced woman and being compassionate, have great values, speaking up for what is right. I think she's certainly made us proud so far. She's a great singer. I enjoy going to her concerts. She sings for Philly Girls Choir. She sings at school. So she's certainly blessed with a beautiful voice, and I certainly enjoy.
Oh,
And I
that's
thank
a
God
moment
it
of
is a
pride.
blessing.
Yeah, that's moment of pride. These days, I'm telling my kids to start learning the Fortnite dances. Maybe something good out of Fortnite. But that's beautiful. I enjoyed this meeting so much, Sramila. You have a beautiful personality, a beautiful family, and a heart that welcomes so many people in you. So. Um, Thank you for giving the time, and I look forward to reconnecting with you. I have a medical literacy program too, where we want to educate people as a doctor's conversation going on about health issues, especially in your field of oncology. Someday we will reconnect and you kind of tell me a few things about breast cancer and whatnot. Okay. So with that,
Absolutely. I want to say thank you for giving me this opportunity to share my life experiences, and you're a wonderful human being and really wish you the best as well. But thank you for giving me this chance.
all right. Have a beautiful day, rest of the day, and a weekend coming ahead. Bye.